So this is something I don't usually do, but like I had a bit of an idea for a game I would like to see that will probably never exist, but I still wanted to like yap about its concept and whatever. I have a lot of game ideas that will probably never exist, like a Disco Elysium style Project Moon game. I really like Disco Elysium if you can't already tell, and I like Project Moon if you can't tell. Um, I thought it'd be interesting to learn more about the world and experience it as a less robust denizen of the city, rather than a very experienced killer. Maybe take multiple approaches to a solution, but at the same time, I feel like combat is a very big part of Project Moon games, and fighting is just a part of the city in general. Plus, it'd be kind of hard to implement the Project Moon right angle difficulty spike in a Disco Elysium style game, but that's not the idea I had right now. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. What I was thinking is a sort of Space Station 13 style Lobotomy Corporation game. Lobotomy Corporation, but you get to play as the employees in the facility, and it takes a more round-based, day-based take on Lobotomy Corporation based on Space Station 13. And everything's different every day, so like it hopefully stay fresh, because one of the issues with Lobotomy Corporation is I just sort of wish it stayed fresh, I guess. So yeah. Basically, a day starts in Facility 13 or whatever. Facility 13 is the best name I really have for LobCorp Space Station 13, but like every day in space, every day in Facility 13 is a new round. There's new abnormalities. Maybe a new map gets picked. Everyone gets to choose a role they're choosing, like in Space Station 13, like the captain or would be manager of Facility 13. You'd have medical, security to suppress anything going on, researchers to work with the abnormalities. I guess supplies would be needed too. I don't know. And of course, there would be people that just improve the quality of life on the facility in general, like the more miscellaneous roles in Space Station 13. And of course, you have the assistants or clerks that just kind of serve to get to know the facility and how to work in it. And their only real goal is to not flood the hallways with their corpses. Like, I thought it would be cool if there was like a round-based version of Lobotomy Corporation styled after Space Station 13. That might just be me though, but and of course there would be random events happening in the facility, like in Space Station 13, that progressively get more chaotic and frequent as the day progresses. And there would be the antagonist from Space Station 13 fitted into Facility 13, like ordeals or really strong ordeals or abnormalities, or rival companies or fixers, or in general people trying to oppose the facility. People might get selected to play as. And of course the round would either end in evacuation or complete and total annihilation. Or it might end in a different way, like a quota or something, resulting in a win. I'm not sure, but like, I thought it'd be a kind of cool idea for Lobotomy Corporation. Since I really, really like LobCorp, I like the concept, but that might just be me though. So, yeah. Ground-based Lobotomy Corporation. I really wish I had more to talk about in this video, but, like, the concept is still kind of in its infancy. I've been typing up a Google Doc, but it's nowhere near ready enough to be presented. Maybe I will present it if I get the motivation to type it up, or if this video gets enough traction for me to actually start trying to lay a ground for this. So I had to make a wiki on some fandom wiki site or whatever. Fandom wiki? I don't remember the name, but like it was more than I really wanted to handle, plus it's an ad nightmare. So I would like to see this become a game, but at the same time I know it probably wouldn't because of 3 main reasons. 1, I'm not a developer or an art. Well, I was going to learn good at game development, but I also don't know how to do sprites or music, so that's a pretty big hurdle in my path. Even if I do manage to learn to use Godot. 2, Lobotomy Corporation is a pretty complex game on its own, and Space Station 13 is especially complicated. Took me a good while to figure out how to work with LobCorp, and I still haven't gotten to grips with everything in Space Station 13. Number 3, every attempt at recreating Space Station 13 usually dies because of the curse that has been placed on it. I don't know why a curse has been placed on it, and I don't know how to uplift it. I just know there is a curse. So, yeah. That's sort of it. The Google Doc I'm typing up for this is an extreme work in progress, but if this video does well and a lot of people like the concept of a Lobotomy Corporation style Space Station 13 fan game, Space Station 13 style Lobotomy Corporation fan game, where you get to play as the employee, I might put some more effort into the Google Doc and then release it. But until then, that's sort of it then. I'll see you all later.